you start
embracing
giving her the rights
Yeah.
to make decisions, just know you are signing your death warrant. America will be the worst place you ever think of.
Temperature is making a whole lot of sense in here. It's like I've been too dormant in our relationship. It awoken the, African man spirit in me. I realized that, I need to wake up. I need to be the man that I used to be.
Hello, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. Today, I want to talk on, you just seen the clip, and that's from 90 Day Fiancé. And it's a guy named Kobe. He came over here from Africa, and he came to America to be with this girl. I think her name is Jessica. I don't really follow the show. I just saw the clip. And the clip made me think of what his friend said. When his friend said, if he allow her to have the rights, then she'll pretty much run everything, and it'll make America the worst place he's ever been in. Now, a lot of women wouldn't agree with that. They would think like, well, women got rights, and women can do da-da-da. And that's true, we do have rights. But a lot of the stuff that's happened has made this world bad. When it comes to the women controlling things, it's messed up a lot of things, like the system where it was. And so you may agree, you may not agree, and that's on you to agree or disagree. But I really believe it, because men lead with logic, women lead with emotions. And a lot of times emotions just make things worse, because you're leading with emotions. And instead of logic thinks, you get the time to sit in. Emotions are just impulsive and just quick to do, and a lot of times that don't work out right. So anyway, I just want to say that, he came over here, for one, the way he believes, she don't believe. So they're unequally yoked. And the Bible talks about being unequally yoked. They're unequally yoked. The way he believes, she don't believe. He believes that a man should lead, and that a man should, be the one that's pretty much providing and also making decisions. Well, she don't agree with that. For one, the way she treats the man that was in her life before Kobe, which is her father, shows that she don't respect her father. Pretty much, she runs everybody. Everybody does what she say to do. And now Kobe is doing the same thing. And he don't even believe in that, but he's doing that. For one, he has a child with her. And he just disclosed in that little clip. I don't know if I got that. I don't think I got that part in that clip. I don't know. I don't think I did. But he just disclosed in that part of the clip that she's pregnant again. So now he's going to have 2 children with the woman that he's unequally yoked with. See, that right there causes issues. That causes problems. You're not on the same accord. How are you going to agree? How are you going to agree if you're not on the same accord? You can't. You can't. And I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how nice the person is or whatever. If y'all not on the same accord, it's not going to work. If y'all don't agree on certain things, it's not going to work. Like when it comes to his son, he don't agree with the way she's raising his son. It's a lot he don't agree with, but he puts up with it with her. And like his friend said, it's going to make America the worst place for him if he don't stand up and stop being a doormat, because he's not used to being that. He's not used to a woman controlling and taking over things and doing like she doing. But he's putting up with it. And see, that's why I think a lot of things happen really in America, in America, truthfully. Like, men have become more passive to the things women are doing, allowing it to happen. And yeah, some of you women may agree with me and some may not. But I do believe, that if men were as solid as they were back in the day, then things would be different with, especially the African American culture with us, like, women not being in a single parent households, raising the children by themselves and all of that. Because I think the men felt disrespected and left. And some of them were pushed out by the government because the woman, couldn't have a man in the house if she was getting assistance from the government. But some men got fed up anyway and left because the women were treating them like they weren't men. The women were starting to try to take over and treat them like they were doormats. And so a lot of men were like, no, they're not having that. But now it's went back to that way where a lot of men are being doormats again. A lot of men are allowing women to lead. And I'm a woman, ladies, and you can be mad if you want, but it's messing up things. It's messing up a lot of things. Because like I said, once again, women lead on their emotions. And it's not good. So that was his problem. And that is his problem. And like I said, that's what's wrong now, is that's why a lot of men are saying they don't want to be in relationships. They don't want to be married. Because women, we are supposed to be meek. And we're not. We're being boisterous and we're acting like the men. You can't be masculine and want a masculine. That's not going to work. It has to be feminine. It has to be soft. And I get it. Because the way a lot of things been and the way you've seen everything, had to take care of everything on your own. It's hard to trust somebody to do that again. It's hard to be like, just trust that person. But believe me, when you have the right person, you can trust them. You can trust them to be soft and feminine like you should be. Now, as for Kobe says he's going to put his foot down and we'll see what happens. But if he doesn't, like his friends say, America's going to be the worst experience for him. Especially since he's not used to that. It's going to be the worst experience. He's not going to feel like a man. And ladies, I hate to tell you, but men need to feel like men. They need to feel like men. That's why a lot of times they hang with their boys, because they talk that man stuff and they can feel like a man. But when they come home, they want that soft, feminine woman to wrap up in and to comfort them. And they can also be that masculine man. But they can know, I got a soft place. I got a gentle place. I got a meek place. I got a safe place. Women, believe it or not, men want to feel safe too. Especially the African American man. He wants to feel safe when he comes home. So ladies, make his place safe. Make it feel safe. Make him feel like he can trust you. And I promise you, he will do right by you. He will do right by you. I promise you. Even if he never done right by another woman, he'll do right by you. Because that femininity is going to pull in that masculinity. It's gonna do it. So, yeah, that's Kobe's problem. Yeah, his problem is he's unequally yoked. And a lot of people in relationships aren't equally yoked. If the man believing in one thing and the woman believing in another thing, you're unequally yoked. Your two minds going two different ways. It's not going to work. Your minds have to be going the same way so that man can lead and that woman can follow. So, yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. Hope I shared some insight. Hope I gave you something to think about. And not to be scared to bring out your feminine side. Not to be scared to bring out your femininity. That's what you are. You are a lady. You're supposed to be feminine. You're supposed to be. Even though the world has taught you to be hard. But you're supposed to be feminine. You're supposed to be soft. You're supposed to be a safe and gentle and meek woman. You're supposed to be that safe space. Not just for that man, but for your children too when you have some. You know, women, a lot of times you treat your children better than you treat your husband. That's not the order, I hate to tell you. I know you feel that way, but that's not the order. Because if that man's not being treated right, how are those children going to be provided for? You see what I'm saying? I know y'all feel like I get out here and get it myself. True. Yeah, we've proven we can do that. But don't you want to sit back and be soft and gentle and know that you're taken care of by that man because you take care of him? See, ladies, you can't want him to take care of you and you don't take care of him. And not just sexually. Like I said, be that place of comfort, that safe space, that comfort place, that trusting place. And trust me, you will have his heart. And when you have his heart, you will have his hand, his mind, his provision, his protection. He will be there for you. Okay, ladies? Believe me, I'm not steering you wrong. So, once again, you all stay blessed because you are blessed.